Assalamu alaikum. This is inspiring Syed Masroor. I will briefly discuss about the 8 fatal mistakes that we normally make in our resume writing. As a matter of fact, our career profile is the reflection of what we have got education, what experience we obtained, what were our achievements, what projects we completed, and it takes years and years. But when there is a question of writing a resume, then we are not very careful. We try to write it casually, and we use the same resume for the rest of our life. Before going into further details, I will start talking about the 8 fatal mistakes. Number 1, we mention the education before experience. At the same time, we mention the complete address and personal details like date of birth in our resume, and it is also on the top of the resume. This is not needed. If you want to mention your education and you have to mention it, you do it at the end of your resume after you have mentioned your experience, because the employers, they are interested in your achievements, in your projects, in your skill set, in your competencies. Number 2, we mention objective statement or a vision statement. This is not needed. No employer or no recruiter is interested in your objective statement. Rather, include a brief summary, an executive summary of what you have done, what projects you completed, what achievements you have, and try to quantify those achievements and keep the size between 100 to 300 words, so that at a glance the recruiters or the employers, they can see what you have done in your professional life. Number 3, don't use the personal pronouns. I have done this, I was responsible, like this. You only mention the words led, implemented, designed, conducted, because it is something very strategic. It is reflecting about your professionalism. Number 4, avoid grammatical mistakes, typos, wrong use of punctuations. Because normally I have seen in the resumes that the candidates, they are sitting in front of the interview panel, and their resume is in front of me and the other interview panelists, and we are pointing out their spelling mistakes, their grammatical mistakes. What happens? The candidate goes under pressure. At the same time, the impression about the candidate, it has been totally spoiled, damaged, and ruined, and the chances of selecting that candidate have been completely minimized. Number 5, don't use catchy words like game changer, enthusiastic, agile, because these words are not taken very positively by the employers, and such kind of words, they are compromising the overall quality of your resume. Number 6, don't mention references in the resume, or don't write a statement that the references will be available upon request. If an employer needs the referees and they want to seek feedback from your previous supervisors or your teachers or your peers, they will ask you, and you will provide them the details, and they will talk to them, and then they will get the feedback uh, in confidence, which they will not share with you. So there is no need to mention the referees and their names and their details on the resume, and never include the statement that the referees will be available upon request. Number 7, this is the most fatal mistake that we make in the resume writing. We start including the job responsibilities, the tasks that we have done, and the inclusion of the terms of reference and job elements. This is absolutely not required. You have to mention your achievements and their impact, and if it is possible, quantify that impact. in the form of percentages, the numbers, or some kind of metrics, so that the employers, they can get the impression that you had taken certain decisions, you had completed certain projects, and you made this kind of impact in your organization, in the community, wherever you are working. So that will be positive about your profile. And the last mistake that we make is that one resume that we use for every job and every position. This is our laziness. This is our casual attitude towards our career. It never happens in reality because jobs now are specialized. If I am talking about the human resources, for example, so under the human resources, talent acquisition is there, talent management is there, compensation is there, employee engagement is there, learning and development. So many specialized areas under the umbrella of human resources are being done by different people. Same goes true for finance, procurement, and other technical and professional arenas. So you have to tailor your resume for every position for which you are applying, and that will increase the chances of your consideration. And you will be able to sit in front of the interview panel, and you will be trying to prove yourself. And there are ample chances that you are selected for certain position. So in the end, my sincere advice is that when you are developing your resume, you do your hard work, but at the same time seek the services of some professional resume writer or some senior person who is really sincere with you. And it is how you build your resume. Don't ask casual advice from the people here and there. No one wants to spend their time on your resume writing and building your resume. It is you only who will take interest in your career. And anybody who is sincere to you, your mentor or your elder or your brother or somebody, or a professional resume writer, it is how you can build a better resume. I hope this video will be helpful. In case you need any further advice, you can comment and I will get back. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.